From the beginning of motion picture history, Hollywood has tried to show you what the afterlife is really like.
Good afternoon, and
Would be? Thought what would be? Where am I? Is this heaven?
No, it isn't heaven.
Is it hell?
No, it isn't hell either. Actually, there is no hell. Although I hear Los Angeles is getting pretty close. Well, Daniel, let me tell you what's going on. When you're born into this universe, you're in it for a long, long time. You have many different lifetimes. And after each lifetime, there's an examining period, which you're in now. You see, every second of every lifetime is always recorded. And as each one ends, we sort of look at it. Look at a few of the days, examine it. And then if everybody agrees, you move forward.
What do you mean move forward?
I mean, move forward, continue onward. The point of this whole thing is to keep getting smarter, to keep growing, to use as much of your brain as possible. For example, I use 48% of my brain. Do you know how much you use?
47?
3.
I'm sorry?
3.
I use 3% of my brain?
Yes, don't worry about it. Everybody on Earth uses 3% of their brain. 3 to 5%. That's why they're there.
3? 3%? 3%? You mean nobody on Earth uses more than that?
When you use more than 5% of your brain, you don't want to be on Earth, believe me. Well, not that your takeout places aren't lovely, but there are many more exciting destinations for smarter people. Now, being from Earth as you are and using as little of your brain as you do, your life has pretty much been devoted to dealing with fear.
It has?
Well, everybody on Earth deals with fear. That's what little brains do.
What are little brains?
That's what we call you folks behind your back. Forgive me.
Who are you?
Well, I'm just like you. I was on Earth a long time ago. But I advanced. I moved forward. I got over my fears, and I got smarter. Did you have friends whose stomachs hurt?
Every one of them.
It's fear. Fear is like a giant fog. It sits on your brain and blocks everything. Real feelings, true happiness, real joy. They can't get through that fog. But you lift it, and buddy, you're in for the ride of your life.
God, my 3% is swimming. What are you reading?
You wouldn't understand this. It's just numbers.
You read numbers?
Yes, sir.
So I'm on trial for being afraid.
Well, first of all, I don't like to call it a trial. Second of all, yes.
Well, what if I'm guilty? What happens to me?
Don't think innocent or guilty. Worst comes to worst, you'll go back to Earth and you'll try it again.
Well, what do? You just keep going back until you get it right?
Well, you don't keep going back. Eventually, they'll throw you away.
The show will begin in 30 seconds.
Welcome to the Past Lives Pavilion.
Oh my God!
In a moment, you will be asked to place your right hand on the plate next to you. An image of yourself in a former life will soon appear. When you have seen enough, simply remove your hand from the plate. Since we want to be fair and accommodate everyone, you will be limited to 5 past lives only. Thank you.
Please place your hand on the plate now.
What the hell is this?
Elizabeth, time for supper, darling.
Be there in a moment, Mumsy.
What the hell's going on here?
Prince Valiant!
Really?
Yeah! Who are you?
Dinner.
I was a prince, I was a whaler, I was a tailor. God, it was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. You were a native?
Yeah, and a dressmaker. That's all I saw.
That's so weird. You were a dressmaker, I was a tailor. Isn't that interesting?
So when you die, so if I have sex, if God tell me now in the Bible it say I will not ascend to heaven if I commit.
It don't say that though. It don't say nothing. Everybody goes to heaven.
Oh, so everybody go to heaven.
Everybody goes to heaven. The concept of hell that you believe in was taught to you by Greek mythology, right? That was adopted by the church. Greek mythology of a place called Hades. That's not in the Bible. No, that's not a Hebraic thought.
Revelation,
right?
What is Revelation?
Revelation ain't talking about hell. Revelation talking about a lake of fire, a place, a geographical location that will be turned into a lake of fire. That's not hell where people go to in their afterlife, brother. Right? There's something on earth. Exactly, right?
That's right.
Read that.
Ecclesiastes 3:20.
Sister, no.
Ecclesiastes 3:20. All go unto one place.
Oh, brother, you gotta listen. You ask a question, we gotta answer. You ain't listening though. But we answering your question though. Read that.
Ecclesiastes 3:20. All go unto one place.
All go where?
One place.
All go where?
One place.
Everybody go to one. Hold on, first we gonna get there, right? Here what y'all gotta understand. We do this. Y'all don't do this, right? Let us do what we doing, right? Read. Hey, listen, y'all remember y'all Israelites, all right? Look up the information on the flyers, all right, y'all? All right, shalom, sisters, go ahead.
All go unto one place.
All go how many places?
One place.
What about the non-believers? What about the people that don't believe in Jesus Christ?
What about them?
You think they just gonna go up to heaven and they don't believe?
See, here's your problem. Your concept of heaven and my concept of heaven, the one that's in the Bible, are two different things.
What is it?
When I'm talking about heaven, I'm not talking about a celestial paradise where everybody floats around and is happily ever after. That's not what I'm talking about. The same way hell is not what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you what hell is, right? Yeah. Hell is what you're walking around in right now.
Right.
You're in hell right now.
Yep.
It ain't. What a brother that was out here screaming earlier, right?
Heaven if you do not believe in Jesus Christ as your Lord.
What is heaven? What is heaven? What is heaven?
No.
What is heaven?
No.
Hold on, bro. What is heaven?
Heaven?
Yeah.
Is it in the sky?
Heaven's in the sky?
Up there.
Heaven's in the sky.
Yes, it is.
Where's Jesus going to reign at?
Jesus said he was going to prepare a place for
Yes. And where is he going to reign? Where is his kingdom?
It's supposed to be up in the
Let's find out.
Revelation 5:10. And has made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth.
Wait, in heaven.
On the earth. On the earth.
On the earth.
On the earth.
On the earth.
rises again. That's when he rises.
And that's what we're talking about. Hold on. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
You mean to tell me that if someone doesn't accept Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior, he's going to go to heaven? He's telling me that.
Well, we just read in the Bible where everybody goes to one place, right? Your body goes in the dirt and everybody goes. Let's go back to that, please. I mean, I'm reading the Bible. I understand it's not what you learn in church. I understand it's not what you learn in church. I don't care about none of that. I'm reading the Bible to you right now. You don't got a Bible that you're teaching out of. Read that.
Ecclesiastes 3:20. All go unto one place.
No, some people go to hell and some people go to heaven.
All go unto one place.
All of the dust, and all turn to dust again. Watch this. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward?
Go where?
Upward.
Oh, no. Question for you. Explain that verse.
Question.
Hold on. Everybody stop. Explain that verse.
Question.
No, ain't no question. Explain the verse we just read. Because you told me I'm teaching wrong. I just read the verse. Explain it. Explain it.
Dude,
Explain it.
I'm a Christian.
No, I don't care about any of that. Explain that verse. Explain the verse I just read. No, brother. Explain the verse I just read. No, okay, so explain the verse I just read. Make sense of it. I need you to rationalize. Prove it. I just read. Hey, listen, and you're not reading no verses. Notice I'm reading verses. You're not reading no verses. You understand that, right? No, let me tell you something. You're not reading the verses. I'm reading the verses, brother. That's what I'm doing, right? You can't even rationalize these verses because they totally contradict with your whole ideology, right? I need you to reconcile this verse with your ideology. Go ahead.
There's preachers that's doing the exact same thing that you're doing. Why are you?
What does that matter?
Totally
What does that matter?
So let me ask
what
you,
does that matter?
if I come out here
what
and
does that
murder,
matter?
if I come out here doing mass shooting to kill all of y'all, am I wrong? Would I be wrong for that?
Of course.
Well, would I go? You know what I'm saying? But where am I going?
Brother,
Where am I going?
Hold on, here's your problem, brother. You're not listening, King. You're not listening, brother. No, you're not.
But what happened if I just go around killing y'all? Why should I go to jail for that?
What do you mean? Why should you go to jail for that?
I mean, but why? What's gonna happen to me if I die? If I kill all of y'all? If I just kill all of y'all right now, am I gonna be in am I gonna see y'all in wherever land we go to after this, in the afterlife? Am I gonna see y'all?
Of course you would. Why wouldn't you?
And we're gonna shake hands and whoop the do. Hey,
No, we're not in bodies in the afterlife. How are we shaking hands?
So we all good though.
What do you mean we all?
If I kill y'all right now, am I gonna be good when I die? That's all I wanna know.
Give me Ecclesiastes 3 and 6.
That's all I wanna know. If I kill y'all right now, am I gonna be
Give me
good if I go to
Ecclesiastes 3 and 16. Give me 2nd Ezra 14 and 35. Don't worry about that. Listen, you gotta slow down.
But I'm saying, make it make sense though.
Listen,
if I kill y'all and I die, that's all I want. I'm gonna walk away.
If you can slow down and calm down, it can all make sense. You gotta slow down though, right? So read Ecclesiastes 3 and 16. Read.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun.
What's under the sun, brother? Hold on. What's under the sun?
Humans.
The earth, right? Earth, right? I saw under the sun. Read.
The place of judgment.
The place what?
The place of judgment.
Judgment happens under the sun, right? People get cancer and have miserable lives and die under the sun. That's called a judgment. People get hit by cars and die. People get hit with stray bullets. That's under the sun. That's under the sun. God's judgment, he don't send you down to hell to get judged. We live in our judgment right now. Our people have been disobedient to God, and now we done had to live through hell for 500 years as a result of it. This is just, ain't no hell worse than what you've had to live. You from Atlanta, bro? Where you from? Arkansas, right? What part? Little Rock or where? Little Rock, right? Ain't no hell worse than Little Rock, Arkansas, bro. Ain't nothing worse than Little Rock. That's what I'm here to tell you, right? You ain't got to worry about facing nothing worse than Little Rock. You already had to face Little Rock. You mean to tell me you're going to go to hell now? You done already had to grow up in Little Rock, bro. Banging in Little Rock. Nigga, we seen the documentaries, right?
I want to run.
Right, but still, it's not like it got drastically better since then, right? Whatever's going on is what's going on. So ain't nothing worse than what you already have had. See, we living in hell. And so while we living in hell, there's somebody else that's in heaven right now. Who's in heaven? He's up top on the building somewhere. He's in heaven. Looking down at niggas. You see what I'm not talking about God, I'm talking about the white man. I'm talking about the white man. That's what I'm talking about. He's in heaven. He don't suffer. Meanwhile, we suffer. That's what we're saying, right? So when we're saying when people die, everybody goes to a neutral. I'm saying heaven, it's a neutral place till you reborn again on this earth and you live out judgment, right? Now read that. Go ahead.
Job 3 and 17. There the wicked cease from troubling.
See that when everybody die, the wicked, they cease from troubling. Read.
And the weary be at rest.
And everybody at rest, right? Read.
There the prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of the oppressor.
See that? Everybody's good because everybody's in a neutral place of rest. It's when you come back in this flesh, because that's the problem. They didn't teach us that we live multiple lives, right? That's why I need that. Give me that 2nd Ezra 14:35. They don't teach us that we live multiple lives, right? Read.
2nd Ezra 14 and 35. It's all right. 2nd Ezra 14 and 35. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And then shall the names, I'm going to read it one more time. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again.
When we shall live again, that's when our judgment comes in our next life. So we die, we get judged, we pronounce, then we live out the judgment. That's how God, it's a cycle of life.
So you live out the judgment, so you live out your wrongdoing on this earth, that's what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. So basically, you're still going through some kind of repercussion for what you did.
There is repercussion.
With my mom. What's your name? With this purpose, to demonstrate the superiority of the kinder method. And wait till she finds out the twins have been switched.
Well, I'm guessing that they are going to find out pretty soon. You know, given the brain activity of the two boys.
Get Dr. Kinder down here.
Tell me, who is this?
That's Sylvester.
Look at this little person's voice print.
So?
Compare it to this voice print taken from Sly last week.
Oh my God, no. Sly? Where? Oh, I think I'll go visit my darling niece.
What, so she can kidnap the other one as well?
I feel funny. True. She's crossing over. She's gonna be one of the grown-ups now. Don't worry, this is the way it's supposed to be. You'll all cross over soon. Bye.
Oh, that's creepy. That is hella creepy.
Will she remember us? No, she's one of them now.
So the context of Baby Genius is that before you turn the age of 1 or between the ages of 1 and 2, you still have a full knowledge of your past lives, of all the secrets of life, and everything that's going on. You are just unfortunately in a body that cannot physically speak or exude this knowledge that is still in your head and young body at the time. And so Baby Genius proves regeneration, meaning that each life you live here on this earth, after you're done living it, you return back to the Most High where souls go. And then however it takes to come back, which only the Most High knows. And so I'm guessing only the Most High knows how long it's gonna take you to like go back and relive out your judgment from your past life on earth again, which would be, in a sense, hell. So yeah, it gotta be reasons why kids be born over there with swollen bellies and flies all over their face and all that. It be from the transgressions of their last past lives. That is the context of Baby Genius and why it proves regeneration in the Bible to be correct. And they like to show you a lot of this truth in plain sight. See, Shaitan, the poser, he only gets to deceive you from believing the truth he still has to tell. He still works for the Most High.
What is this place?
What's your name, honey?
I'm Joe. I teach middle school band. How'd it go for it? Today started out as the best day of my life.
Back here tonight, first show's at 7.
Yes! Woohoo! You know what that's gonna say? Joe Gardner. I did it. I got the gig.
Must have been sudden for you.
Wow! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Help! I'm not done! Oh my goodness! Huh? Is this heaven?
No, it's the great before. This is where new souls get their personalities, quirks, and interests before they go to Earth.
Meet 22.
I don't want to go to Earth.
Stop fighting this.
I don't want to. Okay, look, I already know everything about Earth, and I don't want anything to do with it.
You're missing out on the joys of life, like pizza. I can't smell. We can't taste either?
All that stuff is in your body.
No smell, no taste.
Or touch. See?
Okay, I get it. Wow, it's my life.
Is all this living really worth dying for? You're still alive?
Can you help me get back?
No way!
There I am. What are we waiting for?
Wait, not me!
This weird.
What is it?
151,000 souls going to the great beyond every day, and I count every single one of them. The count's off.
The soul goes back to being a soul, because that's what it is. The body goes back to dust. From dust you are, and to dust you return, because that's what a body is. So everything goes back to its source. The soul goes back to being a soul. Now, when the soul goes back to the world of souls, but doesn't remember how to be a soul, that's hell. It readjusts, and after 12 months maximum, it knows how to be a soul again, and now it's in heaven. So heaven means going back to being a soul as if you never left. Hell means I got to learn how to be a soul again because I still think I'm a body.
So my reason for making this video is because if you ever had an inkling, question, or an idea that you might have been born knowing more than you were taught at first and you just knew, but it somehow ended up being fact later on, finding out in life, and you knew it, nobody had to teach you it. That's because of regeneration and your soul keeping certain things that it learned from past lives. Okay, so, but unfortunately, we are what is called running out of time. You see, this 3D realm is the lowest physical way to exist. And the story for this timeline is coming to an end. As it began, so shall it come to an end, said the Most High. And regenerating in this realm will not be allowed anymore. If you don't ascend to the 5th or the dimension higher than this, you will perish. There will be no more regenerating in this realm for however long that it really takes. None of us really knows. But I'm guessing these generations will probably be the last. Okay? And so that's why unlocking from the Matrix now and having eyes to see this video and ears to hear is very important. Your spiritual journey up start as soon as that seed is planted. You have to wake up from the Matrix. You are a spiritual being that is infinite, having a human experience in the flesh. If you don't understand that and you're just too concerned with your everyday life, you will not ascend. You're here to learn. You're here to put the pieces of the puzzle together. This is a big game mystery with leveling up for rewards. For those who are on the brink of being spiritually inclined, this video will reach you, give you goosebumps. There is no type of linguistic art for subliminal or subconsciously deceiving you into believing something that I'm saying by every end of my statement or sentence saying right. So I'd be like, oh, you know, you won't be able to regenerate in this realm if you don't get it right. So you gotta extend. Watch out for people who speak like that. Some people don't even know, they just pick it up from others, but they don't know that it's a linguistic art to talk to the subconscious and the deceiving them to believe what you're saying is right. Even if you're saying wrong shit, you keep hitting them with a right after every statement, they subconsciously start to go along with you. So again, you guys, beware of the false prophets, because no one should be giving you prophecies with dates, times, and shit, because only the Most High knows that. But if you give visions to prophecies that are already written, that is okay. You are a mere messenger. But to say something new that isn't already written and say the Most High told you so, how dare you? You are blaspheming. Get away from me. Your energy is not wanted here. I am simply a messenger of the Most High. That is it. That is all. You guys be well. And again, remember, Streetnerdz podcast is here to help unlock and wake the ones who need unlocking and awakening, because there will be no more regenerating in this realm. The 3D realm is coming to an end, you guys. The story of the 3D realm is coming to an end. If you're alive now, this will be probably your last time being alive in this realm. The ascension is a must. I'll see you guys all in the 5th dimension, the ones who make it.
Enrollment. It's easy to...
The soul goes back to being a soul, because that's what it is. The body goes back to dust. From dust you are, and to dust you return, because that's what a body is. So everything goes back to its source. The soul goes back to being a soul.